Hello, this is Don with MecSoft Support. In this short video, we're going to show you VisualCAM 2016, and we're going to discuss a little bit about how you set up your machine and your stock in preparation for 2 and 3 axis machining operations. As you can see, we have a part on the screen, and we have the VisualCAM mill module activated. So over here, initially select the program tab, and for any part that you begin programming, you want to work from left to right on the program tab, starting with your machine, working all the way over to creating the operations. Now this part will require a combination of 2-axis and 3-axis machining. So the first thing we're going to do is select the machine option, and we'll set the number of axes to 3 axis. 2 and 3 axis operations, you will set it to 3 axis. Pick OK there. Also, after you define your machine, you want to set your post-processor. So you need to determine on your milling machine what controller type you're using and what it's expecting to read as far as the type of G-code files. So select the post icon, and we have a list of over 300 predefined post processors that you can select from the list. For this demonstration, I'm going to use the haas controller, and you can also select your posted file extension. If you don't see your file extension on the list, you can always add new extensions here. So we'll set our file extension and we'll pick OK. Next, in the standard configuration of the product, you have one setup per part file, and by default it is aligned with the world coordinate system of your CAD file. So if you look down here, you have an icon here to turn off your setup triad, your machining coordinate system. And you'll see that it's aligned automatically with the world coordinate system. So that's already defined for you. Next, we'll create some stock to machine this part. So we'll select the stock menu. For this part, we'll create a simple box stock. And to start off, we'll just select the copy model bounding box option. If you have any wireframe geometry turned on and visible in your part, you can select this option to ignore that wireframe geometry and just copy the bounding box of your 3D part. So as you can see here, we have a part that's about 18.5 inches by 12.5 by 1 3/4 inches. For now, we'll just set this, say, to 20 inches, say 15 inches, and say a 2-inch thick stock. Now, if you want to align it initially, you can set these dimensions to be measured from one of the corners of your stock box. For example, if you select there, you'll see that the stock got larger and matches the dimensions that you entered here. So let's pick OK. So now you see you got your stock displayed on the screen. So now what you want to do is you want to align your stock with your part. So we'll select the align option, align stock, and you can set the alignment in the Z direction to the top, the center, or the bottom. We know that the bottom of this part is flat, so we'll set that to the Z axis to the bottom, and we'll center it in the X and Y. So now you see that we have a stock that surrounds our part. And if we change the view to, say, a quad view, and we zoom in here on the right, you'll see that we have excess material on all sides and across the top of the part. So now, after you have the stock defined and you have it aligned, you can set the material for the stock. Select the material icon there. And for this material, we're going to set it to wood. And pick OK. And also, if you want to see a material texture on your part, you can pick the toggle material texture visibility icon, And let's just turn off our grid so we can see this a little bit better. So it just puts a material texture on the part for display purposes. But also the material texture parameter also relates to your tool parameters when you set up your tool and specify your feeds and speeds. Okay, that's it for now. If you need more information, you can visit us on the web at www.mecsoft.com. Thank you.